I have a question for you. Do you make personal photo albums? Now, we preach it to our clients all the time, right? Make sure to get an album. It's so important. Legacy. Make sure they don't stay on your phone or on your computer or on this hard drive forever. You know, get them into an album. We encourage it for our clients. We try to sell it to them. But for yourself, do you make personal photo albums of your family, of your loved ones, of your travels, whatever it is? If not, it's okay. If you do, that's amazing. To be honest, I have slacked for the last few years, but I have this new kind of vigor to go ahead and catch up. A few weeks ago, I lost someone really close to me and our family. It was sudden loss, very unexpected. And of course, the first thing that anybody does is go looking for photos of me with that person. Thankfully, I found, quite a few photos. I was able to look back in some photo albums and see some in there. And it was just such a comfort to know that I had these images, right? It was so important. And I was so thankful to have those. But tomorrow isn't promised. Even the next 20 minutes aren't promised. And I know you probably are always like, well, I have time. My kids are little. I'm so busy. I have time to make an album. I'll do it later. I'll print those photos later, right? They're on your screen. That's great. They're on your phone. You can access them easily. That's amazing. But tomorrow's never promised. And you could easily run out of time. I made a lot of albums when my kids were little. And for the first couple ones, I was so excited. I remember showing my mother-in-law. I was like, look at this album I made of the kids, their first year or whatever it was. And she looked at me and she said something so profound that I'm so thankful for. She said, you have to make a copy for each one of the kids, right? And I was like, oh, yep, I do now. So I am beyond thankful that she said that to me early on. And so since then, I've made a yearly album for our whole family and have multiplied it by, I have one for myself and my husband, and then I'll have one for my son and one for my daughter. So a copy for each of them for when they eventually leave the house and move out, they can have all the albums to go with them. So I want to share my process with you. Again, like I said, I've been slacking these last few years, but I've kind of got this new goal for this year to get caught up. So I'm going to show you and kind of explain how I do it as I go throughout the year, the months, whatever works for you guys. Usually months are kind of easy because end of the month, you're like, okay, let me pull all these photos that I have and put them all in a folder. So that's kind of the easiest thing. So I use Dropbox for this type of thing. Dropbox can actually link with your phone to automatically pull the images. It'll just automatically take the images off your phone. But I don't have that set up because I don't want all the images to go into that Dropbox. Anyway, so at the end of every month, I go through the month, I go through my Lightroom catalog, I go through my phone photos and upload all the images that I want for my family, and I save them to this folder, right? From there, so for my client albums, I use Vision Art, which are beautiful, beautiful albums. For my personal albums, I use a company called Blurb, and I've been using them forever. I brought a couple here. So these are Blurb books. This you can see is from 2015, and then I have 2016 as well. They're beautiful as far as photo albums go. It's not, I wouldn't do a wedding album with this setup like this. Just the wedding albums I do are leather covers and embossed and everything, so a little bit fancier. But this is great for personal albums. So I'll show you guys one of these. Let's see. So you can print on the spine. I don't know if you can see that. You can print on the spine, print on the back, print on the front. So this is the photo cover. It's not glossy. I don't like glossy at all. I hate glossy. So this is a nice matte, has a nice feel to it. It's very nice. I'll show you. So this was Yosemite with my brothers, but you can just kind of see layout, the quality. This is the size of this one is a 10 by 13, so pretty good size. Right, pretty beautiful, beautiful paper they use, matted. I think this might be the eggshell, maybe. I'll have to look back. It's either eggshell or matte. But really, really gorgeous books for family photo albums. So I use Smart Albums for organizing the pages. So you can drop your images into this program called Smart Albums. If you're a professional photographer, you have heard of it and you probably already use it for your clients. So I take all those images, drop it all into Smart Albums, let them organize and resize and figure out what I want on each page. Takes maybe 20 minutes to do a book this size, like once you have all the images. Put it into Smart Albums. They have an option for blurb. You know, Smart Albums, you have to choose like Vision Art or blurb. They have the blurb option. Pick your size, the layout. Makes it really easy. And then if you don't have Smart Albums, Blurb also has something called, it's like a bookmaker option on their website. I've never used it. I think it's called Booksmart or Book something. Anyway, they have something on their website that you can use to kind of throw everything in and organize the pages, which makes it really easy. Now, one trick about Blurb, it's a fun word to say, Blurb. One trick about Blurb is, so it can get expensive, obviously, if you're buying 3 albums at once, right? You're like, ugh. So what I do is I'll make the albums and I'll have them, again, this is contrary and goes against what I said about tomorrow's never promised, but if you can wait for a sale, wait for a sale. Like twice a year, they'll have anywhere from 40 to 50% off sales. So if you have your album ready to go, then you just, boom, you wait for that sale and you hit it and you can get 3 copies or however many copies you need to get. And it makes it way more affordable. So, and these books are not, they're not like wedding album prices. They're, you know, obviously lesser in quality than the Vision Art books or whatever you use. But they're fairly affordable. So I think for this one, this is a 10 by 13. It's, I think for 50 pages, which is the most you can have, is maybe $200, maybe $190, $180, somewhere around there. So really affordable for what it is. I feel like this is our personal legacy. You know, these are our heirlooms to leave for our kids and for our grandkids in the future. So it's pretty important. I know we're all busy and you have lots of clients and lots of editing and all the things, but try to carve out a little bit each week just to work on your own personal legacy. So I hope I could encourage you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. All right, aloha.